Now, to help us relate to what is really the extent and the nature of the drug war that is being waged by this government, we're going to watch another video, this time really on the war on drugs by the PDEA.
As the government faces new challenges, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte directs the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, or PDEA, to become the lead agency in the fight against illegal drugs. With this daunting task of eradicating illegal drugs, PDEA undertakes several measures to ensure the fruition of this goal. The agency embarks on the implementation of barangay drug clearing programs, which empowers the local chief executives to participate in the said program. PDEA believes that the involvement of the barangays and active community participation are potent resolutions to the country's drug problem. PDEA also pilots an enhanced national advocacy campaign that targets all sectors in the country using force multipliers like government agencies, NGOs, academies, religious groups, and other volunteer groups. For the month of January 2017, a total of 5 million Filipinos have benefited from these drug awareness campaigns. PDEA also intensifies the campaign in the internal cleansing of the government. The agency, in coordination with the Civil Service Commission, will implement the Dangerous Drugs Board Resolution and Regulation, which recommends sanctions against government employees and officials who are tested and found positive in the use of illegal drugs. PDEA is now a force to be reckoned with. These are real numbers, based on the concerted effort of PDEA, with the assistance from the PNP, AFP, barangay officials, other government agencies, and the active participation of the community. This is proof that unity is strength. Let us all stand and be counted.
The Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency was created by virtue of Republic Act 9165, otherwise known as the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002, to be the lead agency in the government's anti-drug campaign. The PDEA monitors all anti-drug operations being conducted by all drug law enforcement agencies nationwide. Under the present setup, with instruction of the President, all anti-drug operations of the Philippine National Police, the National Bureau of Investigation, and the AFP must have presence of PDEA or at least coordinated with PDEA. Under the leadership of President Duterte, having the anti-drug program as his #1 priority, the overall anti-drug efforts from July 1, 2016 to April 2017 significantly increased, even surpassing the combined efforts in the last 3 years of the previous administration. As a result of the intensified anti-drug efforts of the whole government, on the supply side, the total value of seized drugs is 14.49 or 12% of the estimated supply in less than a year. On the demand side, 1,266,966 million surrenderers, or 26.95% reduction of the estimated total drug market of more than 1 million users, and the surrender to authorities of 88,940 drug pushers disrupted the distribution channel of drugs. This significantly resulted in the reduction of 28.57% on index crimes. On March 6, 2017, the President issued Executive Order Number 15, providing for a holistic approach and integrated system of implementing anti-drug programs. The PDEA Director General chairs the Interagency Committee on Anti-Illegal Drugs, or ICAD, to synchronize, unify, and integrate anti-drug efforts nationwide. The Duterte administration has a viable anti-drug program focusing on the enforcement, justice, education and advocacy, and rehabilitation and reintegration. Before ending my part, may I just go back to the 4 million users that I mentioned earlier. As of April 20, 2017, there are 1,266,966 drug personalities who surrendered to authorities as a result of the Oplan Tukhang. Ito yung mga may muka, may mga pangalan. Real people, real numbers. And this operation of the Philippine National Police covered a household of 7,760,795, or 34% of the total household in the country. And if we compute this, this will result to 4.7 million users throughout the country. And so the figure that is being used by the President at 4 million is even understatement. That ends my presentation. Thank you.